Annie Italic, Girl Reporter. Episode 1, The Bees Sneeze. By Pete Bowers, Charles Berman, and Mickey Woyshner. Dateline Thorpsburg, from the desk of Annie Italic, Girl Reporter, high atop Henderson Towers in City Center in the office of the Thorpsburg Ledger-Star Bulletin Journal, we bring you the news of the world. Commissioned by seasoned newspaper editor EUGENE SEABROOK, Annie Italic tracks the most thrilling events of our day with the determination of a bloodhound, poised notebook in hand for the moment of her big break.
You know, in retrospect, I'm really glad I'm allergic to bees. But mainly I hope nobody in Brazil is allergic to bees. Not that anybody cares. They're Brazilian. Delete. At the Thorpsburg Annual World Flower Show Expo. The Thorpsburg Annual Flower Show?
You forgot World and Expo, and you're welcome.
You forgot our owner just got thrown in jail. About to be tried for serial murder. This is how you keep our readership?
Ah, yes, our owner, Chop Henderson, whom you have been complaining about having to cover for the past year.
Because he hasn't been doing anything interesting for the past year.
Well, serial murder.
You don't let me report on that.
You mean Chop Henderson won't let you report on that?
Right. And he's just been thrown in jail, which is why
I am finally allowed to grant you your request to be moved off of the boring, not noteworthy, and capable of being written by Annie Italic, Girl Reporter, while she's still at home in bed, so why do I actually show up and bother being here? Chop Henderson beat. And on to the Thorpsburg Annual World Flower Expo show.
I think there's a step you're missing here. As soon as Chop Henderson actually becomes news, you take me off the story? I can't believe you're putting me on this fluff!
Fluff? Fluff, you say? Fluff is the stuff. For years we've been turning the mundane into the miraculous, the ordinary into the ostentatious. Why, if we had assigned you this story a year ago, we'd be asking you to write about some kind of hidden danger at the flower show. Could your rhododendrons be poisoning your air? Details, page 30. Could your roses secretly contain thorns? Turn to page 32. Long enough. What people need today is something to lift their spirits. In this age of rampant crime and corruption, we should be taking people's mind off the dangers all around them. Bank robberies are a dime a dozen, but flowers don't just grow on trees.
No, they don't.
You attend that flower show, Annie Italic, Girl Reporter. You ease the grieving minds of a populace overloaded by information and significant events. You make our readers wake up and say, "Thank God I've been spared from the painful knowledge of the problems of the world. Thank God I live in Thorpsburg, USA."
If it wasn't for the insurance here, I'd be gone.
As well you should be. Headed to the botanical gardens to save our city's soul from the truth.
Bye, Jean. Nothing ever changes around here.
I'll see that this rock of stability never shall. Now go crown our new era.
I'll crown his era. Thanks for showing me around, Cecilia.
Sure.
I'm really grateful. Story's due in soon, and I need some angle.
Yeah, I bet.
So, flowers, huh?
Yep, all over.
Well, would you look at that? What got you into flowers, Cecilia?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not that into flowers.
Oh. So, any new interesting flowers in here this year, then? Anything exciting?
I don't know. These are purple.
They certainly are.
These are the blue ones.
Why are you showing me around, then?
I got the short straw.
Gee, thanks.
Well, I don't know anything about flowers. I'm the caterer. See, we went with mini pot pie since they use flour.
Is there anyone around who does know about flowers?
No. Why do you think they asked me to talk to you?
Okay, I've got my story. Flower show organized and operated entirely by people who know nothing about flowers.
It's not my fault that every single one of our tour guides is sick.
All of them are sick?
Yup. All of them are sick.
All?
Yup. Them all.
Sick?
Yeah. I hope you're a better writer than a talker.
This must be a crap job.
I don't know. I'm the caterer.
Okay, Cecilia. Thanks. What did they get?
One of those bugs. Something going around.
You're a great interview, you know that?
I had an inkling.
Okay, I'm getting nowhere fast here. Can you tell me where the director's office is? Walking through the gardens, I couldn't help but wonder where all the workers were. Nobody was running the gift shop. Nobody was running the concession stand. The looting was about as bad as it gets among flower enthusiasts. Not that there was much to be enthusiastic about. All the flowers were squashed. And nobody was fixing the world's most irritating PA system error.
Buzz, 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 buzz.
What are you doing in my office?
Waiting for you. There's no secretary.
She's sick.
Well, that kind of gets down to what I'm here to ask about. Speaking of, I don't know, sickness.
Oh, are you the doctor? I've been waiting hours.
I'm a reporter, Italic from the Legistar Bulletin Journal.
Weren't you here last week?
That was for the small events column. It's a big event now.
Run out of things to write about?
Either that or the continued existence of a flower show is big news. You be the judge.
Okay, so you've run out of things to write about, and here you are.
Here I am.
Hello? The Secret? What about The Secret? I told you not to call me about The Secret when there's a reporter in my office. Yes, they've all got it, but nobody knows what it is. Okay, fine. I'll be right there.
Who was that?
Telemarketer. So, I have to go. Hope that was enough for a story. Feel free to have a look around. There's a lot of flowers.
It finally happened. I was in the office of a person in charge, alone, and there was something suspicious going on. I couldn't quite put my finger on it, but it was almost as if they were trying to keep some kind of secret. Index cards, checkbook, yesterday's lunch, yuck. Pens, well, that was a disappointment.
You're still here.
Oh, you noticed. I just couldn't wait for you to get back.
Oh, well, I guess that means you've read all about The Secret I keep in my desk drawer under my lunch.
Oh, yes, quite a secret, I must say. So secretive. You'd better tell me the whole story.
Well, I was going to have to tell the press about my discovery eventually. Come with me. You see, it all started on my trip to the jungles of Brazil. Every year, the San Francisco Flower Expo outblooms our own. Just for their wider and more impressive variety of flowers, they get all the attention. But not this year, I said. I would go to Brazil and find a species previously undocumented. But I discovered something even more undocumented. Of course, you read all about that under my lunch.
Still, I'd like to hear it in your words. The Rubensteins were distracting.
Yes, I can be very articulate. And Rubens can be very distracting. Anyway, I discovered what must be the rarest virus known to mankind. The bee mind control virus. I named it myself. What a coincidence that I, Barry Mind Control, that's me, Barry Mind Control, me, should have discovered the virus that allows a bee to control a person's mind.
Wait a minute. Bee mind control is your... Never mind that. Bees control people's minds? That's absurd. What do? Run around in circles and say buzz?
Exactly, and sit on top of flowers. Observe.
Buzz, 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 buzz.
This is a bunch of people running around saying buzz and sitting on flowers.
Indeed.
Is there a reason you're infecting people with this?
Well, it's a virus thing. It's catchy. But think about it. Bees are the greatest workers in the world. I'll be rich and bathing in honey beyond my own wildest imaginations.
You know that wouldn't work biologically, right?
So I have found out. But once your story comes out, I'm sure some reader out there will find a solution.
I'm not sure anybody would print this. Good thing I'm allergic.
Good God, what are those?
EpiPens!
No, keep away from them.
All my life I've been scared of bees. I've had to stab myself with one of these things every freaking year since I was a kid. And you think I'm going to let some kind of bee disease take over my city? Or miss an excuse to stab other people with these? No way.
Whoa! Whoa! Hey! Whoa! What the? Ow! Flowers!
One down, however many left to go.
Why am I sitting off?
Where's my tour group? Why are all you guys buzzing and sitting on flowers?
My hive!
So, what about the Flower Expo?
You didn't get the story I gave you?
I don't know. I asked for an uneventful story about flowers, things that sit there, grow, and do nothing interesting. And you give me a tale of intrigue, danger, and disease. What am I supposed to do with this?
I don't know. Print it. Report it. At least send it down the wire to Brazil.
Brazil? What for? I can't pay phone bills to Brazil.
I'll cover your email bill to Brazil. Somebody has to warn these people before everybody down there gets this bee mind control virus.
They're from Brazil. This is a Thorpsburg paper. Thorpsburg is nowhere near Brazil. I have space to fill in the paper. I'll have to give Susie Sans-Serif another assignment for when she finishes the Chop Henderson story.
What? Who?
Chop Henderson, you should know who he is.
Sally who?
Sans-Serif, younger girl reporter. Just hired her in case we need someone to cover big stories.
Eugene, I have one EpiPen left.
Good. You should keep that on you if you're allergic. Harvey, take Annie's story and rewrite it so that it's about flowers.
Is this like the time he wanted the story about the mayor embezzling money to be rewritten about candy?
Exactly. Except it's an infectious disease that could destroy Brazil instead of embezzling, and it's flowers instead of candy.
Okay. As long as I got my facts straight. Sounds pretty easy.
Do you have any sense of integrity, Harvey?
I'm not sure. I have a sense of getting my paycheck.
Yeah, I know, Harvey. Sorry, not your fault.
Drinks after work?
No.
I'm buying.
Yes. So, that's the story. Story of my life, but sometimes that's what happens when you're a reporter. Or, if you're me, that's always what happens when you're a reporter. You do your job, somebody craps on it, then you get paid for it. But I put up with it because I'm stupid enough to like being a reporter. Imagine that.